Hi everyone, I am Darlene Bernanti and I am here to discuss about the ethical dilemmas in information technology. Introduction. An ethical dilemma takes places in a decision-making context where any of the available options requires the agent to violate or compromise under ethical standards. So when we say ethical, that is the right or the appropriate way in making a decision. Information technology specifies the components that are used to store, teach, and manipulate the information at the minimum level with the server having an operating system. So, let's proceed to the ethical issue in IT. So the first one, we have the personal privacy. So when we say personal privacy, it is an important aspect of ethical issues in information technology. So when we say personal privacy, that is your personally private, your what we call this, your own private privacy that you will be using in your social media, your account, that is your personal privacy. That is the very important aspect in ethical issue in information technology. This facilitates the users having their own operating system, the tools to access the servers that are connected to each other and to use by the users to a network. The second one is the access rights. So it becomes a high priority issue for the IT and cyberspace with a great advancement in the technology. So when we say access right, that is the what we call this various corporate that network on the internet that cannot be made secure from the unauthorized what we call this what unauthorized unauthorized access that we will be using in our social media. So that is the second one. The third one is the harmful action. So it conducts and restricts any outsiders of the use of information technology in manners which lead to any loss to any of the users, employees, employers, and general public. So harmful action, that is when you try to act a inappropriate making in someone like you would like to hack an account. That is one of example of the harmful action. The fourth one is patent. So it can preserve the unique and the secret aspect of an idea, and obtaining a patent is very difficult as compared with obtaining a copyright. Number 5 is that a copyright. It works as a very powerful legal tool in protecting computer software before a security breach or shortly after a security. That's right. Copyright. So, murag kung siya plagiarize o you don't have the site reference for having that idea to the owner, so you must have to put the owners or you need to get copyright. So number 6 is trade secret. So it is a law protects the private aspect of ideas which is known only to the discoverer or his confidant. So trading secret, that is the mining in the internet. That was right. Number 7 is liability. So, di na liability na utang. This is we should be aware of the liability issue in making ethical decisions. So where the developer makes promises and assertions to the user about the nature and quality of the product that can be restricted in an express warranty. So all that agreement should be written, and the express warranties can be to the pre-supplier from being held responsible of informal speculative statement for broadcasting made during the agreement stages. That is the liability, so we should be aware of that. Number 8 is piracy. So pirate. It is an activity in which the creation of the illegal copy of the software is made. It's entirely up to the owner of the software as to whether or not users can make a backup copies on their software. So, mura si Jag nag-plagiarize, copying the others made originally. So, you imitate that software to the owner. So, that is plagiarism, piracy. So, here are some solutions in training the information technology in the internet. Number 1, do not open untrusted websites. Of course, especially when we using without any HTTPS without S, that is not that secure. That is one way of hacking your account, and that is a virus that most easily spread, especially now, through opening the email attachments, instant messages, image, audio, and other. There's more. And the second one is use an internal firewall. So use an internal firewall. So to standard, you may installing anti-virus software, and never an email attachment from someone you don't know, because it can reach any very advantage, and we should follow while surfing neat ethics in information technology. So we should be aware of that. Number 3 is think before clicking. So that is the first one. We should try to think that once we click that one, we should know if this is secure or not. And number 4 is proper etiquette. So we should have to take note of ideas or writing and a drawing or similar intellectual property created by the others and presenting as your own. So you have to have the copyright of that, because that is one of the plagiarism. That is one of the doings of being plagiarized. Plagiarism. And here's our reference. And that will be all. Thank you for watching, and God bless.